getting ready for our first live. And just getting the camera set up. Welcome. Class starts in 4 minutes. I'm gonna move this a little bit. I wonder. There we go. All right, today's class is going to have a focus on the theme we've been doing all week and all month, November, nourishing your boundaries. This class is designed for gentle yoga, 45 plus for all body types. I'll show as many options as I can. And it is a quick 20-minute preview of the full-length 60 to 75-minute class that I will post on the website and that I teach in person here in Sault Ste. Marie. So get ready and we'll get started. This is our first live, so actually I wonder if I can record it. No, I think we're good. And all right, I'll check the chat here and there, answer any questions that you might have. Otherwise, let's get started with our 20-minute strength and balance, energetic boundaries, gentle yoga. We will begin our practice with a standing warm-up, starting in our mountain pose. Closing our eyes and remembering this is our month to set boundaries. Pressing down into both of your feet. Your energy is your currency this week. Let's spend it wisely. Adding on a flowing mountain, reaching up to the sky, and then hands come back down by our sides. All on your own. Once we've got that warm up here in flowing mountain, we'll turn it into a flowing chair, just like we always do. Choose how far you want to bend down in the knees, depending on how they're feeling, or if you wanted to add more sensation by reaching those arms forward. A couple more flowing chairs, and then that flowing chair is going to turn into our half forward fold, all the way up, halfway down. We're starting to warm up the back of the body, right? Protecting our space this week, protecting our peace. One more, and then we turn that into a full flowing forward fold, all the way up, all the way down. So just a reminder, this is a condensed version of a regular class. Let's hold this next one down in a half forward or a full forward fold. We'll let our head kind of rock a little bit here, side to side. Letting go of any competition. And then whether you want to go take a seat on a chair or come and take a seat cross-legged with me, we'll continue on with our warm-up. So either crisscross our legs out in front of us. Let's bring our hands up and then down to the land. Back up again, and we'll take a little tip over to one side. All the way back up and over to the other side. We'll get long and wide across the chest and add a little twist. Then hands are coming back behind us. We'll open up for some chest expansion, and if you want to, a small dive forward. You can pause here and do that warm up a few more times. Otherwise, we'll head onto all fours. Making our way into our cat-cow, maybe fists for wrists if our wrists are feeling nice this morning. One vertebrae at a time. Protecting our peace, nourishing our no. All right, saying yes this month to what really lights us up. Couple more. child's pose, unless you wanted to move into downward dog. And staying there as long as you like to, and then back up to all fours. Time for our spinal balance. One arm forward, another foot back. A few rounds of that. And then we'll start to make our way back up to the top of our mat. So you'll ask one of your legs to come up to the front. We'll stop there for a quick stretch. Reaching up for a gentle twist. Then we'll sweep that foot back. Other side's gonna come forward. Gentle twist here as well. And we'll tuck that back toe, unravel, push right up to our forward fold. Take that little rock again. And we'll incorporate our bear flow. So half lift, inhale. Bear pose, exhale. Albatross, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift. A little change, we move into chair, and then all the way up. Let's clasp our elbows or our hands, take a tip over to one side. Long again, and then other side. Wonderful. Back bender, some chest opening here. Then we'll reach back up and bring our hands to heart. Our warm-up is done, so let's head into our bear flow. We'll pull it all together. This is a great warm-up if you don't want to do sun salutations. It's fully standing and great for your joint mobility. We stand at the top of our mat. Let's take a breath in, reach up, clasp our hands or our elbows. We'll tip over to one side, get long again, other side. Get nice and long, back bend or a chest opener. Then we reach up, breathe in, forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. This is where we add on a few twists. And I'm just gonna grab a block because I find that can be really helpful. We'll bend one knee, reach opposite arm up. And then the other side, bend and reach. Fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Bear pose, exhale. Albatross, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Making our way back up. Half lift here. Chair pose, breathe out, all the way up. And we'll do that one more time. Remember, you can do that as many times as you want to. This is just a small snippet of a regular class. Forward fold, breathe out. We'll bend one knee, reach opposite arm up. Other side, inhaling up, exhaling, folding. Half lift, long and strong. Bear pose, breathing out. Albatross, breathing in. Forward fold, breathing out. Halfway lift, inhale. Chair pose, exhale. All the way up. Hands to heart. Great job. So that's a little snippet of a regular warm-up that we would do in a full length class. So let's move on to some strength poses. We're gonna start in our high lunge. So right foot forward or whatever foot you want forward, left foot back. We'll find our high lunge, breathe in, find our strength, our steadiness here. Shoulders down, belly strong. Feeling strong this month in our boundaries. Moving into warrior two, so that left heel's gonna go down, right hand's gonna go forward. Soften our shoulders, and we're again safe and strong and steady in our feet. Our core is strong, we're feeling mobile across the chest, and we have a little flow today. Turning the palm up, reach up, this is reverse warrior, and flow into side angle. Right, so we can go with the flow here in the month of November, on our boundaries, add on variations. Got one more, and then we'll meet back in our warrior two and transition to a wide leg forward fold. So we're straightening one leg, I'm just gonna turn so you can see. We've straightened both of our legs, so we're gonna hinge at our hips and shift forward into a forward fold. Let our head drop down if possible. And remind yourself, you are allowed to protect your energy this month. Choose where your energy goes, and it is safe to prioritize your own well-being. All right, adding a twist on here, we'll bend one, or so we'll reach one arm up. Great job. Other side. Remember, it's okay if that shoulder doesn't feel like reaching that much, just tuck it on your low back. And then we'll do that same strength building and boundary and balance building in the other direction. So you'll take your other foot forward, most likely your left. We make our way into our warrior two. Uh-oh, I think I left the door open, so here the kids. And then we do our flow. Reverse warrior, side angle. So this flow here is increasing our strength in our core, right? We're using our muscles to lift and lower us. And we're learning how to go with the flow, to move with our breath, to protect our boundaries. Lovely. All right, meet me back in warrior two. Shoulders relaxed down from those ears. We'll do our wide leg twist and fold again. So we straighten, turn our toes towards the long edge, and we're hinging down into our wide leg fold with an option to stay down in that wide fold or add that twist. So when we bend one arm or bend and reach up, and then other side. If that shoulder's not feeling just quite as mobile, maybe we tuck on our low back. Recognize your energy here. And then forward fold again. All right, let's tick-tock our feet together and we'll move into a standing balance set of postures and movements. If you're liking this flow, please subscribe and like and share. It's our first live. And then we'll move on to tree pose. So hands are going to come out to the sides if you want to, or keep them at your heart. We'll take right foot out or whatever foot you want to, turn it and find a spot to put it on your leg. Or I like to use a block, especially if I'm feeling not quite so steady today, right? And I want to honor my boundaries and not push myself to a place that doesn't feel helpful. Tree pose can stay here, or arms could go up. Maybe you add a little palm tree flow, or not. This is your practice. Great job. In between tree pose, we're moving into chair pose. Feet come apart, hands come forward. Let's sit and hang out in chair here for a second. Hips are back, heart is up. Next week's live flow will be even better because I'll have my regular camera and I'll get that microphone figured out so you have great sound quality. Let's move into our tree on the other side. Long and strong. Here, we've chosen what feels best for our body, our boundaries, and protecting our energy today. Maybe arms are going up, and or maybe you're adding a little palm tree. Wonderful. Let's bring our hands to heart. Just roll those shoulders around a few times. We're about halfway through our quick 20-minute gentle yoga. Strength and balance, energetic boundaries. We've got another standing flow here, and then we'll head down onto our mat. So strengthening up for our knees. Let's take that weight again onto the other foot. Leg comes forward. Maybe you're going to hold the knee, maybe holding underneath. You can have this hand out for balance or hold a wall or a chair. We're straightening for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're bringing that knee out to the side. And the same thing, hold here, maybe you have a strap under your foot. And our challenge this week are straightening for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ankle comes underneath, a quad stretch here. Arm can reach up. So we'll keep that knee from going out to the side, giving ourselves a stretch. Again, You could have a chair here under this hand. You could even have this hip on a chair with your knee off to the side. If you wanted to see more chair yoga classes, please comment and I'll do that for you. Chair pose in between. Shoulders down, core strong. And then we'll head into the other side. So we'll take that weight onto the other leg. Lift. Hold on to knee, under or inside of leg, or maybe you've got a strap underneath. And where our challenge this week is to straighten for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll guide that leg out to the side. Same thing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quad stretch. Bring that knee underneath the hip. Arm can stay on your chair, maybe a wall, maybe it's up. Whatever you choose, choose what brings you the most joy today. All right, both feet are going to go down. We're going to strengthen our calves before we head on to a side stretch. So, just exactly as it sounds, strengthening our calves. So we want to get those calves to help lift us up off the mat. Heels up, hands at heart, or hands on your chair or wall, or arms up. You could be seated on your chair. Good job. Our big challenge here to reach those arms up. Stay strong. Both heels go down. We'll reach that one arm over to the side. We can still got a wide base this week, or hold your head. Other side. Reach. Gentle bend or hold your head. Fantastic. Let's give ourselves a chair version of cat-cow. So we sit into our imaginary chair, we round our back, tuck our chin a little bit, and then open back up. And then we make our way down onto all fours. You're not going to back up, so get comfortable. I'm just going to turn the angle just a little bit here. All fours. A couple rounds of cat-cow and some spinal balance again. And then we'll get into some deeper stretches. Got about 5 minutes left of our 20-minute quick class. So let's get into that spinal balance. We'll just do one on either side. Feel that nice long reach and breathe for 3 breaths. Press the earth away, feel a strong core. Switch to the other side. Extending through the fingertips and the back heel. Strong connection. Hands under shoulders. We'll do a couple scapular push-ups. So really helpful for getting ourselves up and down off the floor. So essentially elbows are straight, shoulder blades come down and up. Notice my elbows are not bending. I'm using my shoulders, bringing them together, taking them apart, bringing the chest towards the floor, pushing the chest away. And then puppy pose, arms come in front of us, hips stay high. You can have your arms out long, or you can rest your head on your forearms in front of you. Stretching our chest. And then floating right to our bellies for a Sphinx pose. Right down to our bellies. We'll bring our elbows under our shoulders, bring our chest forward. Find that Sphinx. And then bend our elbows. Bend our knees. Sometimes I say knees instead of elbows. No big deal. A couple more. Okay. I hope you're enjoying this video. Definitely feeling out of my comfort zone with the live class. So it only will get better from here. Let's make our way into a kneeling plank. So strong and steady, feel that core strength, and give me a child's pose when you're ready. Take a few little deep breaths here. We've got about 5 minutes left of our 20-minute class. quick and it's effective. Right from all fours, we'll be doing a pigeon flow. So whatever knee you want to start with is going to come out to the angle of your corner of your mat. So not directly in front of the pelvis, but off to the side. And we can move into pigeon pose here. Your option would be half pigeon. So kind of sit on to the cheek, turn towards that front knee and come forward. Do what works for you and what feels most beneficial. Protecting your peace. And we'll switch over to the other side. Adding in a forward fold for a single leg, reach up, inhale, exhale, fold. Almost there. Stay here, stay present. All right, we'll do forward fold this side, then we'll switch and do pigeon on the other side. So reach up, forward fold. Long, strong spine, so don't worry about coming close to the floor. Just feel a long spine, strong core. Big breath. Heading into our pigeon pose. So you could do this optional pigeon, half pigeon like so, or that full pigeon. Got one knee forward, the opposite foot back, kneecap on the floor, top of the foot down, and we come down to pigeon, where you could rest your head on your block or your mat. Do what feels best for you. We're almost through. We've only got about 3-4 poses left to do. And then you can mosey on with the rest of your day. All right, let's come up. We'll be rolling onto our back. So make sure you've got enough space to roll back onto your backs. We've got a supine spinal twist, a bridge, and happy baby. So knees are coming to 90. Arms are gonna go out like wings. We'll drop our knees over to one side. Just notice what you notice here without judgment. And then all the way over to the other side. Take your time, that low back lifts up off the floor. Adjust to feel good, right? You could have a block between the knees. You could roll right over onto your side and then add the chest opening. All right, we'll roll back onto our backs. We'll do our bridge pose. So soles of those feet climb up towards the backside. Adjust your pose if you need to. We've got a strong bridge pose here today. We need to be clasping those hands. Feeling strong through your legs. This is a great replacement for squats if you're taking care of your knees. If you wanted to strengthen your toes and ankles, we'll lift the heels. Good job. And then heels are going to go down. Happy baby, and then supine butterfly. So knees come in, they go out, toes go up. Take a little rock side to side. Notice what you notice. A nice stretch for our lower back. And then we'll move to supine butterfly. So soles of the feet come together. Knees drop to the sides, maybe holding hips here. So if this is something that doesn't feel helpful for you, you're not alone. You could try the opposite of it. Knees towards each other, heels a little bit wider, and that kind of opens up the lower back. So you could choose to stay here in this constructive rest position for the next 5 or 10 minutes, maybe putting on some calm music, or check out my website for some guided meditations, forallyoga.com. Otherwise, I hope that you enjoyed our first live session, or maybe you're watching this at a later time. whatever you do brings me joy. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.